Greetings and hello. This is Miss Jackson. I'm going to make a very quick video, I believe, going over the day 6 lesson from Unit 4, which is relating multiplication to division. This is our even and odd lesson, and we will spend a whole day on this and maybe a little bit of another day. The kids come to 3rd grade and they can tell you which numbers are even and which are odd. They will tell you, look in the ones place, and if it has a 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, it's odd. If it has a 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0, it's even. And that's perfect. What we're going to add to that this year is the why. Why are the numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 odd, and 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8 even? So let's just look through this really quickly. It says, remember, when determining if a number is odd or even, you only need to focus on the number in the ones place. Every other digit in that number does not matter. You could have 7 million sevens in front of a 2, and there's a 2 in the ones place. If there is a 2 in the ones place, that number is even. Nothing else matters. So if you need to cross out every number except for the ones place, do it. Because all those other numbers, nobody cares about them. It's kind of like the Bruno of the number family. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about those other numbers, friends. No, we don't. So here we go. The digit 9, right here in this number 49, is in the ones place. Since 9 is odd, the number 49 is odd. And then right here, we're going to just briefly go over these. 0 is even, 1 is odd, 2 is even, 3 is odd, 4 is even, 5 is odd, 6 is even, 7 is odd, 8 is even, 9 is odd. There's a little song for you. But why? Why is 0 even? Why is 2 even? Why is 4 even? It is because those numbers are, and here's the big word, divisible. And here's an even bigger phrase. Those numbers are divisible by 2. That means you can take any number that ends in a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8 and divide it evenly into 2 groups. And let's look at that and prove it. If I have nothing and I want to divide it into 2 groups, I would have nothing in both groups, the same amount. If I have 2 objects, and here are my 2 objects, and I want to divide it evenly into 2 groups, here are my groups. One would go here, one would go there. We have the same number in both groups. If I have 4 objects and I want to divide them evenly into 2 groups, 2 would go here, 2 would go there. I have 2 in each group. That's an even number, the same amount. If I turn this into 6 objects, 3 would go in one group, 3 would go in the other group. That's perfect and happy and even. If I added one more to each, I would have a total of 8 objects, 4 in one group, 4 in the other group. That is an even amount, the same number in both groups. So that is what makes a number even. Let's look at our odd numbers and see what in the world's going on with those friends. Number 1, here's one little dot. If I wanted to divide that into 2 groups, I could not do it evenly and keep a whole number. That makes this odd. It would either have to go there or it would have to go to the other one. Either way, I have 1 in one group, none in the other, and we're not splitting this in half. It has to stay together. If I have 3 objects, 1, 2, 3, to put that evenly into 2 groups, 1 would go here, 1 would go there, and I have what's known as a remainder. There's nowhere for this little guy to go. He's left all alone and sad. If he goes to one box, then it's 2 in one box and 1 in the other. If he goes to the other box, same problem but flipped. So I can't evenly divide 3. Same thing is going to happen with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can put 2 in one box, 2 in the other box. I still have a remainder of 1. Nowhere for that friend to go. If I move this to 7, I can put 3 in one box, 3 in the other. I still have a remainder of 1. Nowhere for that to go. Same thing with, oh, that's not an eraser. Try again. There we go. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would put 4 in one group, 4 in the other, and there's still a remainder. That little friend doesn't have a home. Okay, so that is the big focus on even and odd. We know 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. If it ends in that, it's odd. If it ends in 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, or 8, it is even. The key phrase that we need to remember is even numbers are even because they are divisible by 2 with no remainders. Odd numbers are odd because you cannot divide them by 2 evenly. There's always something left over. There is always a remainder. That is the entire even odd lesson for this page. Now, if you need to, when you're going through, like down here it says practice, circle all the even numbers. If you need to cross out everything in front of the ones place, do that so that you don't get tripped up, okay? Because all we care about is the ones place. Can the ones place be divided evenly by 2? If so, it's an even number. If not, it's an odd number. All right, that is our entire lesson. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.